Hey, this is Matthew.
And this is Andrea.
Welcome back to Nerd News Today, and it's time for a statue unboxing.
Yep, if you tuned into our live stream, you would have seen us pull this bad boy out. Well, bad girl.
Batgirl, to be specific. Actually, no, we have a Batgirl. This is not
Batwoman.
a Batgirl. Yeah.
Yeah, this is Batwoman. From Diamond Select, it's their gallery series, Batwoman.
That's right. This is the Kate Kane Batwoman, which now has a CW series, which you're familiar with. I'm not as much.
Yeah, I'm watching the show. I've been curious about Kate Kane for a while now, but I didn't know where to jump in terms of the comics, so the TV show? Thank you, CW.
So thanks to Ruby Rose's performance as Batwoman, I think there's been a lot of renewed interest in this character.
Yeah.
So it's great timing by Diamond Select to actually bring out this version of Batwoman.
Yeah, just looking at her in the box, she looks really good. She looks accurate to both the show and to the comic.
Here's a look at the box. It's very, very similar to the Dark Knight Returns statue we did. That was like one of our first reviews ever of statues. Very, very similar. Same colors, of course, because that's basically the Bat family of statues. We have a window on each of the sides to give you a peek of what's going on, as well as the classic diamond sunroof.
On the back, we just have a very quick little bio, which is basically the bio that works for the show as well as the comic without too many details. It also says that it is designed by Caesar and sculpted by Jean St. John. Oh, sorry, hand sculpted. That makes a big difference.
It actually does, because in terms of sculpting, I know some of them are actually done digitally.
Yeah.
So this one actually being done by hand is...
That's actually...
Yeah. That actually is the reason why they're saying hand to this, so there you go.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Kind of fits, because even in the bio it says she fights crime in her own unique style. Well, now we have a unique statue to go with her unique style.
Indeed. So we're going to go ahead and cut her open and take a look at our Batwoman. So we've got Batwoman all out of the box now, and of course looks more amazing once she's out of there.
Oh yeah. This is a fantastic pose. It's dynamic, it's powerful. It says, I'm part of the Bat family. Couldn't ask for a better pose for just like this kind of moment.
It's a very striking piece, and I don't use that word lightly in this channel. And what's really cool is, again, this color scheme here with the black and the red. I mean, the colors are all correct.
I'll be honest, that's the first thing that got my attention when I first learned about Kate Kane, was the whole color scheme. It's just like, ooh. Mostly because I'm a big Batman Beyond fan.
Yeah.
But also then when I saw it was just like, wow.
There are definitely a lot of similarities between Batman Beyond and Batwoman in terms of color and look and that kind of thing. Even the cape, I mean, in some ways.
A little bit, yeah.
And I think that's kind of the first thing I want to talk about with this piece, jumping ahead a little bit, is the cape. You guys can see the inside here right now, but take a look at it from behind. And there's one thing we love in a good Bat person piece, it is their capes. Mm-hmm. And look at this is nuts.
God, it's so glossy.
Yeah, I like the difference in the paints here that they're using, because the inside of it is that matte finish, whereas the outside, the back of it, is really glossy and nice.
Oh my gosh. And I like the movement. The movement is just like, wow. You know, it feels like it's actually being blown by the force of her landing or by some wind or whatever. It just feels like there's something moving it.
Totally, yeah. So what do we think about the likeness?
I think it's a great likeness.
She has a pretty distinct face that we've seen in the comics, and people know that face. Even if they don't really know the character, they've seen Batwoman and they've seen the face that she has.
Yeah.
And I think this
really captures it.
Totally, I'd say it nails it, 100% in fact.
Yeah, I love the hair. Ow.
Yeah, of course, it wouldn't be a diamond statue if there wasn't a way to kill yourself on it, or someone else.
There are so many fun ways.
Batwoman is the deadliest statue ever made.
Yeah, seriously, putting aside likeness for a second, I just need to point out, ow, 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 bits of her hair.
These are rounded, actually. Surprisingly, the cape can't kill you.
No, that's not true. Hold on.
This one can.
These over here, this side, not as much this side.
So this side will mildly serrate you, this side will lacerate you.
So there are a lot of fun little kill spots. You just gotta be really careful with the hair, because this piece might pop out.
Yeah, there's a few pieces of hair that are kind of separate from the rest of her sculpt, but still really nice.
But seriously, I see this and I know this is Kate Kane. And I really like that.
It's easy to read. That's kind of the biggest thing. It's, again, since her pose here is kind of crouched down and a little bit smaller, being able to read the character is very difficult. But they got it here, 100%. You can tell who this is immediately, which is a real testament to the pose and the characters as well. Because, they got all the strongest features obvious and done really, really well. So that way, when you look at it, you know exactly what you're supposed to be looking at.
And quite frankly, the key to a really good bat statue, it doesn't matter who it is, but being able to see power in them, in my opinion, is one of the best things. If you're getting this kind of style, you need to feel that there's power coming off of the character, and I really feel that.
I agree, yeah.
There is one thing that I do want to talk about, and that is the paint job. Mm-hmm. The paint job is kind of interesting here. Starting with the face, now for the most part it's pretty good, except there's one small problem. She has a little bit of lipstick on her teeth.
That happens when you fight crime.
Yeah.
I'm sure Batman has it happen all the time.
I don't think Batman wears lipstick. Chapstick probably, but not lipstick. Unless, of course, somebody's been kissing him.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a little bit of lipstick on that one. I can't help it. Her teeth are so white, so seeing that line of red is really driving me crazy. But otherwise, it's a pretty good paint job. There's some schmutzier areas, but it kind of works. Like her foot over here, there's stuff on the boot, but you can easily, blow that off as, oh, she was just fighting crime. Granted, there is some line of where they were painting. You can see that it was a little bit more heavy-handed. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah.
But again, for the most part, no real complaints because this is very solid work.
Something else I want to point out about the pose that we're talking about is the dynamism of how it's laid out. So, again, we're crouching down, and that makes it initially kind of a weaker looking pose to begin with, but as he said, and as it is a strong looking pose. And I think part of what helps that is the weight that's put on this foot here and the weight that's on this foot, as well as using the cape to make her look bigger.
Yeah.
That's a big part of it. But what I also like too is actually the fingers, in particular, the fingers and the boots and how kind of elegant and more vertical they are. Because again, that's really what it's about. It's about creating the strong shapes, and that's typically a triangle shape. So that's what we have with this leg and this leg here, making that perfect triangle. And then there's a second triangle right behind her. So, I mean, that's... Oh!
Kit-King's Jewish.
So you're saying we've got a Star of David situation on our hands here?
Apparently we do.
Oh, my God.
That's really cool. Okay.
We got a Batwoman statue.
I would love to know if that was intentional or not.
If it's not, I mean...
if it's not, then that's like the most awesome unintentional thing that you could possibly have.
But it actually makes perfect sense because you can even see it from the front. I mean, it's totally making the Star of David
shape.
Yeah,
because I'm seeing the...
Wait a minute. Round base, too.
Oh, my God.
They made a Star of David out of Batwoman.
Wow. That's kind of awesome. Like, really, that's fantastic.
Well, Diamond, shut up and take my money.
Well, damn. Thank you for giving the Jews a little something there. She's a great character no matter what, but I mean, what?
Yeah, I do really love that base, though.
Yeah,
the base is so nice here. Like, I'm a sucker for a good base. And again, it's just round, but it just looks like a Gotham building or something. It's like the top of a building.
I feel like it's more like a manhole cover kind of, or, she's on the floor of one of those fancy buildings.
Yeah, maybe something like that, yeah.
And, like how they have the designs in the front. Because it's just, this pose looks as though she jumped down, almost.
It's definitely one of my favorite bases that we looked at.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love the detail, and it feels good. Like, since I talk about texture way too much all the time, I feel like I'm trying really hard not to fondle her.
What are you going to do?
Yeah, right? It's just like texturally, in some ways, the suit and the cape, they feel very similar. I mean, you have the glossy versus the matte, and that does change how it feels. But overall, it's very similar, but then you have the hair, and you have like the little wrinkles in the boots, and you have the base, and it just adds dimension to it.
And I just want to talk about hair again, because I know you're really big on the hair.
Hair's gorgeous. I mean, dang.
I know you like the Phoenix hair, but I'd say this hair rivals that Phoenix hair in a lot of ways.
In some ways, but in this case, it's a little too flat. Phoenix hair goes all the way out and crazy.
Yeah. I mean, Phoenix hair is crazy, but I just really like how the hair is flowing in this piece.
Oh, yeah. No, I love the flow of this.
And it also just looks very realistic. And, as opposed to, like, Jean's hair in that statue was a lot less realistic, a lot less going on.
And I think that's part of why I liked it.
Yeah.
Because it was so unrealistic, but I agree with you. This is fantastic hair.
And I think it's a good contrast for everything else that's going on here. It really draws the eye around.
Yeah. Oh, now I didn't really get a good look at the fingers before, so I'm definitely seeing what you mean. I do want to point out, I find it a little weird that the tips of her fingers have fingernails and she's wearing gloves.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting, actually.
Oopsie-doodle.
Well, that's a thing. Might be accurate. I mean, I don't think they're fingertips. I think that's just the thread.
I know, but it looks
like fingertips.
It looks like fingertips.
Totally does.
Fingernails, yeah. And I know this is going to sound weird, but I think my favorite part of this piece right now is this boot.
That's a damn good boot.
I really love this foot. I mean, the hair is a close second, but I love this boot. It's so well, it's planted, it's folded, like it's a boot. It's a proper boot.
And it's anatomically correct, which really helps, again, the strength of the pose.
Yeah, and I know it's glued in, but because of the way that the glue is, it looks almost like it's digging into the ground a little bit.
It does, yeah.
So, and that's another reason why I think that she's landing on something. But, yeah, I just really like this statue. This is a damn good statue.
So, I think I'd give this a 36 out of 10. A little Jew joke for you out there.
Oh, my God.
For my mispucha. But yes, we really like this. This is a pretty much, I'd say, aside from the few little paint flaws here and there, a practically perfect statue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorites that we've seen recently.
Same here, and I don't follow Batwoman at all. I've never really even read a Batwoman comic, which I'm going to have to correct, I think, after watching this.
Yeah, we can get you started on the show. The show's really good.
Maybe, yeah, we'll see. But, I mean, this piece is stellar.
I give it many bat wings up.
All right, well, that's...
Or I give it 5 batarangs.
Out of how many?
5? I don't know. How many do you want?
How many you got?
I'm not telling you.
Well, in that case, folks, that's our Batwoman PVC diorama statue from Diamond Select, and you can pick it up from Diamond Select's website, or you can go to Amazon and use our Amazon affiliate links to pick it up and help us out a little bit, and it won't cost you anything extra to help us. But it sure will feel good to help us out, wouldn't it? Yeah, I think it would. So that's our Batwoman. We like her a ton.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this might be one of my top ones, one of my upper echelon statues, to be honest. I'm kind of shocked, but I think it might be for me.
Yeah.
And you're still playing with the death traps.
The hair is so much fun. This little curl is pointy and sharp.
All right, I'm going to let Andrea go stab some things with this statue. So, till next time, I'm Matthew.
I'm Andrea.
She is. And we'll see you guys next time here on Nerd News Today for more statue unboxings, figure reviews, and everything else we do here on this channel. See you guys later.